Hello and welcome back to Cat Pose Yoga Studio. Today I have a really fun flow for us that I found in the Yoga Body and Mind Handbook. I think you're really going to enjoy it. As always, have your props nearby if you need them. Otherwise, join me in a comfortable seated position on your mat. So let's just take a few moments to check in. Breathe normally, you don't have to do anything particular with your breath at this moment. You can close your eyes or keep them open, it's up to you. Start to roll your shoulders down your back, lengthen your spine. Remove the flesh from your sit bones. Really get grounded into the mat here. Take a nice big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's do two more of those in through the nose. Out through the mouth with a nice gentle. One more in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Continue to bring awareness to your body. Good, roll your shoulders down and back. All right, we're gonna do a few rounds of something known as Kapalabhati breath. So how this is going to work is you're going to take, I wish I had tissue. You might need tissue for this and you'll see why. But we're gonna take a nice long breath in through the nose, and then we're gonna do 3 to 5 quick breaths out. So in through the nose, and then in through the nose. There you go. Okay, relax the muscles of your face. And so we're gonna do an in through the nose. Let's just do 5 quick exhales out, and we'll do 5 rounds of that, okay? So roll your shoulders down and back, lengthen your spine. You're really gonna focus on this lower belly area, and if you wanna do a gentle curve in your spine, or if that just kind of naturally happens, that's totally fine. So round 1 of 5, here we go. Exhale everything out. Inhale. Gross. Last one. Good. Just go back to regular breathing. And we're going to do one more round of that. Exhale everything out. Inhale. 5 rounds. Here we go. Inhale, arms above your head. Exhale. Arms to the side. Forgot to cue it. Exhale. Stretch over to the right. Inhale, sweep your arm forward. Slowly walk over to the other side. Inhale. Your arm above your head. Exhale. Through the center. Warming up our spine. Inhale. Exhale. When you come through, really focus on hinging at the hips, right? So not curving your spine like this, hinging at the hips, getting that kind of pancake effect. And coming over. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching your arms out. Inhale. Good. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, cactus your arms. And we're going to make some cages. So you're going to inhale, exhale, out. 5 of those. Inhale. Curve your spine. Exhale. Think about when you cactus, shoulders down away from the ears, and you're bringing your shoulder blades towards each other, and then when you exhale, get as much space in between your shoulder blades as possible. Was that 2? Let's say that was 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lost count. Exhale. Last one. Good. Come back to center. Do some gentle rotations. So on the exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, come forward. Continue to do. Let's do 5 one way and then 5 the other. And if you can, each time you come forward, try to get a little bit deeper into your stretch. Good. Inhale. Let's go the other direction. Oof. This is hurting my tailbone a little bit. 4. 5. Good. Roll onto your hands and knees. Okay. And we're going to start our fun flow. So I want you to exhale onto your tippy toes. Hold in plank for a second. Okay. I actually have to think how this flow starts. Let me refer to my fun book. Okay, yeah, downward dog, of course. All right, so let's begin, shall we? So we're gonna get into plank, hands underneath your shoulders, right? Glutes engaged, tuck your lower belly. Inhale, creep forward, exhale, Bring your hips to the sky for your first down dog of the day. So, being that this is our first down dog, you don't have to get too far into it. Still warming up. Pedal out your feet. Good. Inhale, find stillness. Press your hands into the mat, continuing to bring your hips towards the sky. This is going to be our warm-up round to get the idea of what we're doing. Inhale your right leg up, keeping your hips square to the mat, three-legged dog. On an exhale, come forward, bring your knee to your right elbow. Hold. Find stillness in your body. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And then bring your foot in between your hands, runner's lunge. Okay, so far so good. Now, inhale, exhale a little bit deeper if you can into your stretch. So a little bit deeper into your left hip, bringing your right hip over your knee. Again, we're still warming up, so don't go too intense, but kind of play with it. Find your limits a little bit, see how far you can go. If you need to pull out of it, you can always pull out of it. Now we're going to do an easy twist. So plant your left hand. Inhale, bring your fingertips up to the sky. Hold for a few breaths. Now this is where it gets fun. We're going to inhale your left knee behind your right ankle. So inhale, and you're coming into a seated twist. Isn't that smooth? All right. Inhale your left hand up. Exhale, place your left elbow on your right knee. Your right hand, your fingers can be tented behind your bottom. You're going to inhale, lengthen through your spine. Try to visualize bringing your chest up to the ceiling. Exhale deeper into the twist if you can. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale. One more, inhale. Good, inhale to unwind. We're not done yet, it still keeps going. You're going to bring your feet out in front of you, hands behind you, fingers pointed towards your bottom. You're going to inhale up, bring your hips up to the sky. Exhale, swing your bottom between your hands. Feel free to remove the flesh from your bottom. Okay? Lean back a little bit, lengthen your spine. Inhale, exhale, boat pose. And so as we're just starting, I'm keeping my hands behind me, but eventually you can bring your hands out straight like this. As you can see, I'm shaking. Boat pose is a little bit hard. I have really stiff hip flexors, and I'm trying to lengthen those. I feel I go too far back in my boat pose, but I also just listen to my body, okay? So now, see where we go from boat. Back into high plank, okay? So inhale, exhale, twist your ankles, come back through into plank. Hold here for a few breaths. And then we're going to take a flow. So inhale forward, exhale, inhale, pull your heart through, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And that's the flow. And I don't know if you can tell, but I already feel some heat building inside my body. I feel heat. So Yeah, I thought that was kind of fun, especially the transition from uh, the easy twist into the seated twist. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do that again, not changing anything, and then we're going to go through it again and we're going to add some things, okay? So here we go. First, just kind of settle into your downward dog. Inhale your hips towards the sky. Try to get your heels closer to the mat if you can. Exhale your chest closer to your thighs. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left side, which means bring your left leg up, keep your hips square to the mat. Exhale, slowly bring your knee to your left elbow. Inhale back to down, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Exhale, foot in between your hands. Excuse me. Inhale, left arm up for an easy twist. On your next inhale, bring your right knee behind your left ankle. Exhale into a seated twist. Inhale your right arm up and your left fingertips behind your bottom. Exhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee and twist. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Use that exhale to twist deeper into your twist, but also create a little resistance with your elbow and your knee. Good. Unwind. Swing your feet out in front of you. Place your hands behind your bottom. Inhale, engage your hips. Bring your hips towards the ceiling. So we're not doing this, right? We're doing this. Think same movement as a bridge pose. So when you're in a bridge pose, which actually if you want to do this instead, that's fine too. But remembering you're bringing up your hips, not your chest. So coming into this, exhale, bow pose. Exhale, cross your ankles, take a flow. Plank. Inhale to set. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, flip your feet over. Pull your heart through, bringing your thighs off your mat. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, warming up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna pick it up just a touch. And what I wanna do, I wanna work through bow pose. This is a really great book. I got this at Barnes & Noble. And so if you want a really good book, check this out. So before we go back into the flow, let's work on our boat pose a little bit. It's one that I don't know if I'm doing it right or if I'm doing it wrong or not. It's one that's hard for me, and so we'll see. So page 29, you don't need to know that. We're gonna find boat pose and just make sure we're doing it correct. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. Boat pose. So this says begin begin in a seated position on your mat. Hug your knees to your chest with your hands under your knees, balancing on your sit bones. Okay, so far so good. Lift your shins parallel to the ground. See, and this is where it's really hard for me, so if anybody in the comments has notes, I'm so stiff here. This is really tough. Bring your elbows out. Lift your chest up and shoulders back into a supported boat pose. So as we go through our flow, if you need to stay here, that's totally fine. Shift your weight slightly forward to the front of your sit bones and straighten your legs as far as they'll extend. Look at that, I'm shaking. All right, so I think I have it, but just know that if you're like me, and that's as far as you go, that's totally fine. We're just playing with it. All right, let's do it. So we're gonna do the flow again, just as we did. I'm gonna go a little bit faster, and then in the next round, we'll add on a little bit and have a little bit of fun, okay? So come into plank pose. Inhale to set. Exhale, chaturanga, come on down. Inhale, pull your heart through. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right side. Now if you can, since we're a little bit warmed up, try to bring your leg up just a little bit higher. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, bring your leg up just a little bit higher. Work those hips, those hamstrings, I mean. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, hands between your foot. Lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, right arm to the sky, easy twist. Inhale, bring your left knee behind your right ankle. Exhale to set. Inhale, right arm up. No, inhale, left arm up to your right knee. Exhale, twist. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Swing your feet out in front of you. Inhale, hips up to the sky. Exhale, boat pose. Hold for a couple breaths. Exhale, take the flow. Same thing, other side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Once again, bring your leg up as far as you think it'll go, and then just try to bring it a little bit further. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Exhale, foot through. Lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, easy twist. Inhale, left knee behind your right knee behind your left ankle. Right arm up to the sky. Left hand behind your bottom. Exhale, elbow to knee, twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. Hips to the ceiling. Engage your glutes. Squeeze your buttocks together. Exhale, boat pose. Exhale, one through. All right, I'm going to stop, get a drink of water. I feel the heat being generated. All right, we're going to have some fun. All right, gosh, I keep saying all right. All right, all right, all right. Back to plank, here we go. Right side, inhale, take your flow, inhale, set. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend your leg. Slowly bring your right foot to the floor. Push your hips up to the ceiling for a nice back bend. Exhale, come through. Inhale, back to down-legged, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, foot down. Inhale, revolve, easy twist. Now, here's where it gets fun. Bend a little bit deeper, okay? Think about squeezing your thighs in towards the midline, so in towards each other. Ground down in your front foot and get very settled into your left foot, okay? So feel the mat beneath you, a nice strong base. Inhale now, using your core, push into your front foot. Come on up. On an exhale, see if you can sink deeper into the pose. Inhale, tip it back. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, bring your knee behind your ankle. Inhale, twist. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, unwind. Bring your feet forward. I actually want to do a bridge, because why not? If you have a block, bring your block between your knees, squeeze the block, press your feet into the mat. Bring up bridge pose, inhale. Exhale, come on down. 4 more of those. Inhale to lift. Exhale. I gotta learn how to count. Let's say this is one more. I think it is. Inhale. Exhale. Come on back. Get set. Boat pose. If you can. See, I feel like I'm too far down. Hold. Bring your gaze. Try to straighten, lengthen your spine. Gaze should be towards your feet. Exhale. Come on through. Other side. And I'm going to go this way, so you're not seeing so much of my back. All right. Take your flow. Let's do 5 push-ups here, because why not? Inhale. Well, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Now take your flow. Inhale. Left leg up, 3-legged dog. If you want, bend your knee, open your hip. And I cannot think of, for the life of me, what this is called. It's like the back bend. Wild thing? I think this is wild thing. Exhale. Back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Move your foot. Here we go. Inhale. Easy twist. All right. Squeezing towards the midline. Grounding down into our feet. Press into that upper foot. Come on up. Tip it back if you want. Exhale. Bring your arms down. Inhale. Knee behind your ankle. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, twist. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that, but just pop it back. I'm sweating. This Stoke the Fire flow has stoked the fire. Unwind. Good. Let's just do one bridge. Inhale. Exhale. Run through both pose. And now we're going to add a challenge. I want you to exhale. Inhale. So on the exhale, you're going to point your toes, bring them down to the mat. On an inhale, you're going to bring them up. Actually, I think we're going to do that opposite. Inhale down. Exhale. Up. Good. 5 of those. And when you exhale to bring them up, you're really engaging your core. So really think about that. 4. 'Cross your ankles. Come on through. Woo! Let's take a minute. Spread your knees to your mat and let's go into child's pose. In child's pose, you want to push your hips back towards your ankles, towards your heels. Extend your chest towards the mat. Catch your breath for a second. Good. Inhale. Come on up. Grab a sip of water. All right. We're going to slow it down a little bit. What I'm trying to work on is my forward folds. Well, my wide-legged forward fold to be specific. So I feel like I get here. I want to learn how to pancake. I don't know if I'll ever actually get there, but I'm trying. So we're going to do some drills today to work on that. And we're going to start by sitting on a block. When you sit on a block, it helps straighten your spine, right? So it gives you that nice long spine, okay? And then you're gonna bend your knees. So we're going real basic. We're going back to the beginning. I want you to inhale, lengthen your spine, take your fingers and just put them in your hip creases so you really feel this hinge movement. And on an exhale, pushing the air out of your belly, you're gonna hinge and bring your upper body to meet your thighs, okay? So inhale, come on up. Exhale, I don't know I told you to put your hands here, put your hands wherever you want. Exhale, hinging forward at the waist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. And I'm just kind of looking at the video to check my own posture, make sure I'm not doing this, but keeping flat back. Good. All right. Now let's extend the knees. All right. Point your toes. Take your legs out. I feel like this one's doing that. I don't even know what's happening. All right. So staying up, lengthen your spine. We're going to do 5 hinges again. And just go as far as you can go. It's that simple. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Hinge at the waist. Don't curve the spine. Inhale. 3, 2. Am I curving? I hope not. And 1. Good. Last one. If you have blocks, grab them. Continue to keep that straight spine. Now take the blocks underneath your knees so you have a nice bend. And we're going to do 5 more of those drills, hinging at the waist to bring your upper body to meet your calves, or your thighs, excuse me. Inhale, exhale. And breath is important because if you're breathing correctly, if you're doing it right, I don't want to say that, I don't want to put that, but it helps relax your muscles, is what I'm trying to get at. So when you're working on deep bends and anything in yoga, it's just, that's one important aspect of breathing, is when you're thinking about it and relaxing your body, relaxing your muscles. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, last one, exhale. Good. All right. Thank you for indulging me in that. All right, so now we're going to come on down to our backs. Really slow things down. And stick a few windshield wipers. I love these. I think I've mentioned that before. So inhale, going with your breath, drop your knees to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop your knees to the other side. Just take a few of these. And I love doing this. I love going really slow when I come back to center and just feeling my entire back on the mat. Back to center. Lengthen your left leg. Inhale your right knee into your chest. Taking your left hand, exhale. Bring your right knee across, keeping your right shoulder planted on the mat. Supine twist. Look over your right shoulder. Use your exhale to get a little bit deeper into the twist. Inhale, back to center. Take your right hand to your right knee. Exhale, bring your knee out as far as you can. Keeping your left hip planted on the mat. And then on your next inhale, bring your leg up. Take your right hand, grab the bottom of your left foot in a half happy baby. Pull your knee down towards your mat. Flatten the bottom of your foot as if you're doing a footprint on the ceiling. With each exhale, try to pull a little bit closer to the mat. Good. Exhale, lengthen your right leg. Inhale. Left leg into your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your left leg across your body, keeping your left shoulder planted on the mat and looking over. Oops, stopped breathing for a second. Keep breathing. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand to left knee. Bring your leg out, 90 degree, keeping your right hip as much as you can planted onto the mat, so you don't want to be coming up like this. Get a nice stretch into that left hip. Inhale, left hand. Ooh, this side's a little bit tighter than my other side. And exhale, pull your leg down towards the mat. Half happy baby. Get your footprint up to the ceiling. Inhale, right leg up and full happy baby. Draw your tailbone down so your back is flat against the mat. Your whole back is on the mat. Exhale. All right, I'm going to cut the video a little bit short because I hear my husband coming home for lunch and I don't want him. Oh, there he is. Made a bunch of noise. Never mind. So take this moment to do any final movements you would like if you want to extend your legs. Otherwise, lengthen your legs out and make your way into your final resting pose, Shavasana. And stay here for as long as you like. We just did a lot of work and your body needs time to absorb that. So stay in Shavasana, put on some relaxing music, and I hope you enjoyed that flow today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.